A first-class stamp was 5 cents. A local payphone was 10 cents, and a Hershey bar cost a nickel. Average price of a house was $14,200. Average annual income was $6,900. Cost of a new car was $2,650. Best picture of the year was The Sound of Music. The first episode of Star Trek aired on TV. The Beatles released their Revolver album. And Grammy for Record of the Year went to Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass for A Taste of Honey. The Celtics beat the Lakers for the NBA championship. Baltimore won the World Series. Montreal won the Stanley Cup. Billie Jean King won Wimbledon. And finally, in 1966, there was a guy in our class still named George Lopez. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're almost through with the program. Just a couple of more brief presentations. Jim Mason. Jim. Charlie indicated that this is a special moment. This reunion is a special moment. And a lot of time and a lot of effort has gone into it. And we're here tonight because of the efforts and the energies of Paul Rossi. And the reason it's so special is because Paul took it personally. And he took it personally because he cared, because of his values. We all got a call. Kevin Queenan, this is Paul Rossi. We've got a 50th reunion coming up. Give me a call. That was at my house in Westfield. Go to the house in the Cape. Kevin Queenan, this is Paul Rossi. Thank God we only have 2 houses. We, Terry, Paul, Joe, a number of us have communicated on a regular basis for the last 2 or 3 months. And I remember one poignant moment that Paul called, and he had talked to one of our classmates. And he said, I don't think the classmate is going to be able to make it tonight or in a month. And he said, he's not feeling well, he's sick. Paul didn't know him that well in high school, but he said to me, he said, you know what, Kevin, I'm going to visit him. And I'm going to make sure I reach out to him, because I think it's important. It's important that I need to do it. Paul, took what we take here for granted tonight, that we're all here. He took it as a personal opportunity to bring us together and to share what we have. So Paul, on behalf of all of us, thank you very much. And I think we're going to do one more thing. So what I'd like to do is, I have a pen here that writes on fabric. I would have never known that unless my wife told me. And what I'd like to do is have all of the classmates sign the chair. All right, sign the front or the back. You don't need any real large names. We all know your name. Paul knows your name. And George, if you'd like to sign 2 names, you can do that. I don't think Paul would mind at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the table in there, and I want to make sure, please, just keep in mind the effort that Paul made. You can make the effort to make sure you sign your name before you leave tonight. So Paul, Thank you very, very much. On behalf of all of us here, just an outstanding job. Could you kind of shoot that in there? Okay, we have one final, very brief presentation. I'm going to call Joe back.
That's awesome. He has the pen.
I have the pen, yes. I'll have the pen with the chair. Actually, I have two pens in case one doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Charlie taught me that.
One quick thing, I do want to mention congratulations to Kevin and Barbara Queenan. I know they don't want to say this, but tomorrow they celebrate their 46th wedding anniversary, so let's hear it for them. Sorry, Barbara. Okay, so before you go back to reminiscing with your classmates, I want to tell you this is the one final bit of entertainment we have. In 1992, my son was a senior at Lawrence Academy in Groton, and he produced, some of you probably saw the VHS version of this. This is a video called, it's a documentary called Recollections of Xavier. He redid it, redigitized it recently for me, and it's now the 50th reunion edition. It has the date, class of 1966, with the June 25th, 2016, and then on the back, you'll have to look at it in the light, but it's got our class, first day of class in the background under the seal. And one of the Xavier aims, it says on it, is to produce Catholic men of solid character, eventual leaders in every walk of life, and that's right on the top. One thing I'll say about this is an eco-friendly packaging. Okay, everything in here is with vegetable-based ink and recyclable, and so after you view it, you can eat it. But what I want to tell you is the cellophane on the outside, because there's no glue, do not throw away the cellophane. This opens at the top, take it out, and when you're done with it, put it back in and it seals back up again, and that's how you do this. If you do inadvertently throw it away, you'll have to scotch tape the sides. So, and everybody is going to get a copy of this tonight. We're going to have them out on the table. Feel free to pick one up. I do ask that one per household, don't take 5, just we have a limited number, but we have enough for everybody here, so take one. For yourself and to watch it your DVD when you get home. We're going to show a 10-minute clip of it, and it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, so you'll actually be able to see it as well, that way as well. I'm in it. A lot of people are in it that you'll recognize, but I'm in it. I have a speaking role, but I'm very difficult to find. So I want you to email me when you find me. I'll give you a 2-word hint: the snake. All right, so here we go. Let's. You ready to do this?
Yep.